There we go.
That's
Tabletop
live.
IDM.
Yeah. This
Is
Another
episode
of
Charles
and
Charlie.
at
SORM. Like when I've heard IDM, it's like being like this, and then it's been like.
Well, I think the
I'm
reason
just thinking, what the hell's going
the
on?
reason it's called IDM and it's not just like standard electronic dance music is it's quite often the drum beat might be quite unusual in the way that it's been sequenced.
It's like
It can be like different-
sync.
Yeah, it can be like different time signatures, so it could be like 5/4 or 6/8. It can be very different in that way, and it's also just like the sound selection as well. Like you say, it could be
Yeah.
unsettling. It could be really nice and ambient, and there's kind of like a weird drive behind it. It can be anything. It's really varied.
But basically, no, I've gone to like from like a Europop dance type of song to which I've recently done a like Bass Thrills is also a dance song to an IDM song. So I'm progressing into a more different genre of kind of experimental genre now. So
Well, I think you're just finding what you actually like doing, aren't you?
yeah,
And along the way, you've been doing things a lot more independently now as well.
yeah,
Like if you think back to Interstellar, your first song, I helped you a lot with.
yeah.
Because I mean, that was like the first track you properly learnt to use Logic.
Yeah, so people who are watching, listen to Interstellar, he gets a lot of credit for that.
Well, no, not credit, but just we all need help when we're getting started.
Yeah,
because whereas now I'll come into a class and like this new track you've been working on, it's already half like you've done most of it, and you're like, oh, listen, what do you think of this? And I'm like, wow, it's
Yeah.
you've definitely progressed a lot in getting more independence.
It's because I know what I'm doing now. But at the start, I was like, how do I flex a track, and how
There you
do
go.
I, loop a song? Yeah, I knew that like everyone like knew what they were doing a bit more, but I was like really intimidated by everyone else because I was like, whoa, they know so much more than me. I need to up my game. So I was like, a bit more like, whoa, what's going on? How do I do this?
That's sort of how it is.
I was a bit intimidated.
That's sort of how it is, really. You sort of get mixed in with people that are a lot more advanced at music, and I see that as quite a good thing, because if you know someone that is more advanced in music, you can ask them and tell them, do you want some help, or can I give you some advice on this? So it's probably quite a good thing that you mix with some people that are more advanced than you. So it's kind of use that as like a sort of game. And for new students who want to come here, use that, take that advice, because I'll be staying here. And if you see me, just come to me and ask me a few questions, and I'll help you out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not that bad at music. I mean,
No, but Charlie was talking about when you first came, you felt like everybody's.
I was like, oh my god, am I?
It's a natural feeling, coming to a new place, starting a new course. You had no idea what you were doing.
It was like a trial at first.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, if you'd walked in and not been intimidated, then I think I would have been very surprised. I think I was intimidated on my first day. I'd never met any of you guys. I didn't know what you'd be like, but.
How does it feel now that you're here and you're kind of...
Oh, I can't wait to get rid of them.
You disowning us.
But like, you might have us next year.
Well, yeah, if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. But it's always really fun working with you guys. You're all
thank you.
You're all very passionate about what you do. I like to see that, yeah.
Beautiful.
How much did they pay you to say that?
A lot. I've lost all my income now, so I have to live with it.
To me. Yeah. Why don't you tell us about how you feel you've progressed then, Charlie? Thinking back to when you first joined in September.
It's been a long time since last September last year. I definitely have progressed a lot. I mean, I've listened to my first song over and over again now. Just been trying to rethink what it's like now, and I'm sort of getting the idea of it because I've been listening to some songs by the Cranberries, especially Zombie by the Cranberries. It sounds very similar to like that, or
Ah, does it?
yeah, and then also also Mogwai as well. So it
Oh,
sounds
yeah.
a lot like Mogwai and the Cranberries mixed together, which is quite nice
That's interesting, yeah.
of a track. But now I'm sort of getting into more the experimental side now, so it's sounding a lot like most solo artists, like with genre blending artists and bands, like sort of using different genres
That's cool.
and beats,
So more
mixing
like
them
Gorillaz.
together. Yeah,
Yeah.
sort of mixing them together and finding out what I can do
Very nice.
in the future.
And what skills do you feel like you've improved on the most?
I definitely improved on my production skills as a whole.
Yeah.
With Logic, when I first came here, I had no clue how to use any of the systems on Logic. But now that I'm been here since September,
Yeah.
I now know it like the back of my hand.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to staying here and progressing on further.
Thanks for watching. It's been great to do another episode.
Make sure to tune in to see more of us again soon.
Another one.
Definitely another one.
Yeah.